Are Hungarians really Europeans? To be more precise, are Hungarians originally Asian? Just like the Finns, there are multiple sources claiming that Hungarians are not European based on their language and history. Before we explore this question using DNA analysis, let's explain why people might have that assumption. First, let's examine Hungarian history. Before Hungary became its own nation, it was part of the Roman Empire under the provinces of Pannonia and Dacia. After the weakening of the Roman Empire, the region saw a series of invasions and settlements by various tribes, including the Huns, a nomadic people from Central Asia. They established the Hunnic Empire, which only existed for 70 years due to the death of their leader Attila and the subsequent collapse of the empire due to internal conflicts. Then, the area saw the arrival of other groups like the Avars, a nomadic people from Eurasia, sometimes considered to be Turkic and Mongolic in origin. Later, the region saw the arrival of the Magyars in the late 9th century, who originally came from the Ural Mountains and later founded the Kingdom of Hungary in 1000 AD under King Stephen I. The Magyars are considered to be the direct ancestors of modern Hungarians and were the ones who brought the Hungarian language to the region, which is part of the Uralic languages, just like Finnish and Estonian. But, as mentioned in my previous video, even though the Uralic language may be considered Asian, this does not mean its speakers are. Additionally, it's easy to assume that Hungarians are Asian since the Huns, who first came to Hungary originally from Central Asia, are part of their nation's history and also due to their similar names. However, the claim that Hungarians are originally Asian was popularized during the 18th and 19th centuries by some Hungarian scholars to promote the idea that the Magyars were direct descendants of the Huns, likely as a way to create a proud lineage tracing back to the renowned Attila. Let's see if DNA test supports the claim. Just like my previous video about the Finns, we will analyze European G25 samples first to establish what constitutes typical European DNA, focusing on their Neolithic DNA breakdown. We will then compare these to Hungarian DNA. Based on the analysis, Europeans tend to have three main components in their Neolithic DNA breakdown: Anatolian Neolithic farmer, European hunter-gatherer, Caucasus hunter-gatherer. These components' percentages vary from one ethnicity to another. Now let's examine the Hungarian samples to see if they differ from other European samples. On average, Hungarians have 46.2% Anatolian Neolithic farmer, 40.7% European hunter-gatherer, 12.9%, Caucasus hunter-gatherer, only 0.2%, Levant Neolithic farmer. From these results, we can conclude that Hungarians are definitively European, with surprisingly 0% Central East Asian DNA-related admixture. Now guys, if you liked the video or like this type of content, please like, share, and follow DNA Histories for more similar content. And comment on the next country to analyze or the type of content you want me to do next.